I've played over 1,000 games this rank split, and I peaked at number 15 Predator, and these are the best top 5 tips I could give you going into ranked solo queue or not. Number 1, weapons. Weapons are a big choice on what you do and how you win your fights. If you're not running meta weapons, you're probably going to be losing this season because shotguns are super strong along with ARs. The Mastiff by far is the highest DPS shotgun. You should always be using one, and if you aren't, you got to start picking up one. I don't care if you suck with it or you think you're bad with it. No, there's no better time to get better with shotguns than now in a shotgun meta, especially when everyone's playing Gibby and Newcastle where they want to bubble fight you, and if you're walking up with an SMG or an AR, you're probably just going to lose. So picking up a Mastiff or a PK at least is ideal. EVA 8 is a solid choice as well. I wouldn't recommend the Mozams because the Mozams aren't really ideal in a bubble fight. Yeah, that just wouldn't work. I'd say my second tip is your legend choice. If you are not at least running one res character, you're probably losing a lot more fights than you should because you don't have the ability to reset. I know they buffed support legends like crazy at the beginning of season 23, and they were OP for a while until they got tuned down a little bit. Gold res got removed, so Lifeline and Newcastle are a little weaker than they used to be at the first split. But now it is still just as important, like then, to have a support character. Support characters make the game so much easier. By rezzing, you auto-regenerate health. Crafting banners gives you a Moby now. And also, you can drag or tap and revive your teammates with that extra health regen. So that way they can just pop a bat or a cell and get right back into the fight. The quick heal with support legends is also just as OP. And support legends offer you crazy survivability in storm and in really sticky situations. So I highly recommend playing support legends. You don't have to play triple support, but at least having 2 or 1 support legend on your team is normally pretty helpful. I'd say my third best tip I can give is POI selection. POI selection is important because you do not want to be landing at shit POIs and getting shit loot and losing fights because you don't have good enough loot to fight. Land at every POI on each different map, each different rank day, see what POI you like the most, and continue to land there, because it couldn't hurt. Depending on whatever rank you are, it's worth contesting, and you can get early KP if you win the fight. Normally, the top 3 POIs, I'd say, on the current ranked map rotations would be for Storm Point, I'd say Echo HQ, Pylon, and Lightning Rod. For World's Edge, I'd say Climatizer, Lava Siphon, and Stacks Mod. And then for Broken Moon, or wait, technically not Broken Moon. For E-District, I'd say it's Energy Bank, Humbert Labs, or even Heights. Those are probably the 3 best POIs you can land at. Maybe Lotus or Electro Dam as well. It's all personal preference, but just make sure you're not landing at shit POIs, and I promise you, you'll do so much better. For my 4th tip I'll give, I'd say is positioning. Positioning is a make or break in the higher ranks. Being able to outmaneuver other teams and put yourself in a better spot to kill them is always a W. If you can do that over and over again, you're guaranteed to gain RP like a crazy amount, I promise. And finally, my 5th tip that I give is playstyle. Determine what playstyle you want to play. Do you want to play more passive and play for the top 5 streak and gain a lot of RP? Or do you want to play aggressive and play for more kills and gain the top 5 streak as you kill people? I'd say personally, the best thing that works for me is being more aggressive and killing a lot of teams. If you can be the aggressor, you're already most likely going to win the fight because a lot of people are scared to take fights in ranked. And when they see people pushing up on them with purple armor and ring 2, they shit their pants. I kid you not. These guys walk around like AI and just fall over. As long as you're willing to get aggressive and willing to take the fight and not scared, most of the time you will win the fight, I promise. As long as it's not a loot diff or obviously an ability diff or a legend diff. But as long as you're confident with taking your fights, it's definitely worth playing more aggressive. And if you're not confident, then just play pubs. Play pubs, fight a lot of people, practice your confidence, and just try and improve in that aspect of fighting because obviously it's a battle royale. You have to fight to win the game. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts and what do you think about these tips, and I will see you guys in the next video.